It's time for a new bullet journal, right? It's fall and I got a new science job at the forestry department, so fall and leaves seemed appropriate for my October bullet journal. So here it is, and let's see how to make it. For the cover, I drew leaves all over one another with pencil first, so that I could draw through them and not have the lines show after. I inked the sketch with a technical pen, but of course a fine liner could be used for this step as well. The title of the month was written with a pit brush pen that has a super flexible nib and real bristles, so it makes really nice lines. It has a bit of a learning curve, but I like it a lot because it's so flexible and the ink is pitch black and waterproof, which is nice because the next step is painting this in watercolors. If the paper could hold more layers of watercolor, I'd add some additional gradients and maybe some bug bites to leaves. I might try that later, but for now I'll leave it as is. My schedule these days is super busy because, as I've mentioned, I got a new job and a lot of field work from early in the morning till quite late, so I can't paint as much, but I really love the job as well, so I'll try to make it work together. For that, I'll need a monthly, I guess, so let's do that next. I drew a tree with leaves for the days and colored each row in a different color. Each row represents a week, so it will be easy to navigate and fill in the plans. I haven't seen this type of Bujo monthly, so I hope this is my tiny contribution to the Bujo world. For the tracker, I played more with the overlapping leaves from different trees. That gave me the reason to renew my knowledge on tree species. I don't know how I'll track everything yet, either by color coding or I'll write in the habits that I do each day. I'll have to see how my habits will be going on now that my rhythm is all messed up from the early field work. I'm usually a night owl, but I cannot go to bed at 6 and wake up at 5:30. That just doesn't work. I did add a spread that I don't usually make. That is a fall bucket list. I'm not sure I've ever done one before, and if I have, it must have been quite a while ago. So here's my fall bucket list spread with illustrations of some of the things I intend to put on the list. I have enough space to write down all the ideas, and I hope we'll be able to do most of them. To be honest, fall was never my season, but when my kids were little, I made a conscious effort to find joy in every season because I didn't want to pass on my negative biases. So we went on a ton of nature walks, did lots of crafts with fallen leaves, and it sort of worked. Kids liked autumn. That is until they started school. Still, we all tried to find the beauty in it. It can be really magical even though I miss the summer heat. What would you put down on your fall bucket list? I'm gathering ideas and would love to read some in the comments. Bucket lists are not so popular here yet, and we didn't have any corn mazes and pumpkin patches and things like that, but I think those kind of activities are beginning to find its way here as well. So share whatever you like. And the last spread is just a spread of Inktober prompts because I plan to do it as every year. I know it's been a lot of controversy around Inktober, but I still think it's a nice and fun challenge, and it's a good practice to draw for 31 days straight. Maybe I could draw trees this year. Do you participate in any autumn artly challenge? There are quite a few, and some are more spooky and creepy, and I'm not so much into that stuff, so I just stick to Inktober. And here's the final flip through. I hope you like it. If you do, of course, let me know. And next week, see you with some autumn Bujo weeklies. FYI, I'd love to know, do you like this theme or do you think it's too old? It's kind of obvious for fall, but I couldn't resist. If you have any theme in mind I should try, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your suggestions. See you next week. Bye bye!